सङ्गरहितम् अरागद्वेषतः कृतम् अफलप्रेप्सुना कर्म यत्तत् सात्विकमुच्यते नियतं सङ्गरहितम् अरागद्वेषतः कृतम् अफलप्रेप्सुना कर्म यत्तत् सात्विकमुच्यते.
We've done knowledge, now we are doing action. Action is of three types: sattva, rajas, tamas, all three. What is sattvic action? An obligatory action executed without attachment, free from like or dislike, and not desirous of fruit. Fortunately, we don't understand. Otherwise, you will be on pins and needles. How can you perform sattvic action? Not possible. And if you don't perform sattvic action, you will be miserable. Oh, let's put it this way. You're miserable, you're unhappy, you're suffering because actions are not sattvic. You've got to step it up. What is sattvic action? It says obligation. You perform your duties and obligation to your personality, to your environment, to your situation, your family, your business. You have various obligations. Even if you're on the street, you have an obligation to function as a citizen of this country or a member of the society. Every moment here, you have an obligation not to trouble anybody else. Why do they keep on it? Please switch off your cell phones. Please switch off your cell phones. Please switch off your cell phones, because you're not doing your duties and obligations in this classroom. It's a reminder. It's an obligation. You can't have a cell phone, or you imagine somebody standing up and talking hello in a classroom like that. You will not do it unless something is wrong with him. Because he understands my duty. And then when you forgot to switch it off and you'll be struggling and everybody is looking at this person, the telephone is ringing, the phone is ringing. You fail in your duty. That's what happens. So you must be conscious. I'm only giving an example that duties and obligations are constant throughout the day, throughout your life. What are those duties and obligations? Executed without attachment. Attachment because of your own desires. And then free from likes and dislikes. Whether you like it or not, you must do what you ought to do. Too bad if you don't like it. That's much more difficult. Easy if you like it. But that has no dependence on what you like or dislike. And you are not anxious for the fruit of your endeavor. Just do what you ought to do. One of the most difficult things, Thomas Huxley, I'll quickly go through so you get an idea what this sattvic action is. He says, perhaps the most valuable result of all education, perhaps the most valuable result of all education is the ability to make yourself do the thing you have to do when it ought to be done, not later. After everything is over, you come and do it, it's a waste of time. When you have to do it at that time. Whether you like it or not. It is the first lesson that ought to be learned, and however early a person's training begins, it's probably the last lesson a person learns studying. Sattvic. See, more than all that I say, Thomas Huxley said, therefore it must be correct. Because you must understand, all these thinkers had the same idea. He's talking about sattvic action. And however early you start, it's already late, but anyway, better late than never. But this is meant, that's why we say it's meant for young people. If they learn, you ought to do what you ought to do, whether you like it or not. You have to wake up in the morning, wake up. Why do you want somebody to shake you up and pour a bucket of water and then also you don't get up? You better know, because this is your life. If you don't do what you ought to do, you'll suffer for the rest of your life. You don't see it. That's why he says it's perhaps the last lesson you learn thoroughly. Sattvic action continues.